All right, YouTube, we're working on the Hisense mini fridge and refrigerator combo, freezer and fridge combo. It stopped working on me. It's not cooling. It's still getting the light and everything, but it's not cooling. So I picked up these two parts off Amazon, and one of them is the QPT4 starter relay 1-pin system. And the other one is an overload protector for the compressor. So these are the parts. I picked them off on Amazon. I'm just really troubleshooting it to see if this fixes my problem. Both parts together were like $8 all together, so like $4 a piece. For these two parts, I'll put the link in the bio or the description. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay, so I pretty much took this apart already, but I'm just gonna kind of like take it apart a little bit for the camera, just for the sake of the video. So I'm gonna start off with my screwdriver. I got a Phillips head screwdriver, some needle nose pliers for the wires, and of course the parts. And then we're gonna start like that. That's all you need. So we got this one screw in the front on this cover. And then after you take this screw off, you're gonna have another screw right here. You're gonna come in there with the Phillips head. It's gonna be a screw. Then once you undo the screw, you can come off with this cap. It's gonna be like a little forceful, but it'll work its way off. All right, so looks like one of my pieces came off. All right, so now that we're in here, we have two connectors. I suggest we take one off at a time so you know where your wires go. So we're gonna start with the top one. Well, both came off, but we have both here, which is what our new parts are. But we are gonna take them off one at a time. So I'm looking at the parts, make sure they match. And looks like they pretty much match up pretty good. So that plugs right in. Then we're gonna go after the other part. Same size, the holes line up. Plugs over here. We're gonna take that off. When I first took this apart, I had a lot of trouble. So this is the part where I'm saying you need to use your needle nose pliers and get a good grip on this. I grabbed real low and I really had to tug at it to get it loose. So then we're just gonna, as you see, like it has two holes right here. So this will go into the bottom two slots, and then it has a hole hidden in here, which will go in the very top post. So you have 3 posts in like a triangle position, and you just plug and play after that. So we plug in the first one, then we're gonna plug in the bottom. Okay, you wanna make sure everything's plugged in tight. And I forgot to mention, which I should have said in the beginning of this video, but make sure there's no power on when you're dealing with these wires. We aren't plugged up. We don't have no power. I should have made this in the beginning of the video, but there's no power when you're dealing with these wires. You don't want to hurt yourself trying to fix a $100 refrigerator. All right. So once we got these parts in, we're gonna come back with the cover. Here's your cover. It's gonna go on this way right here. It's gonna slide on just like this. This took me a while to get because it looked confusing, but I like to come in from the top and then sneak it in. And you basically have to, this is gonna sneak in just like this, and you have to put this wire in this slot to close it off. Okay, now I'm gonna take this little screw out. I only put this screw back in here so I wouldn't lose it, because I took this apart, then I waited on my Amazon order. So we're almost to the end now, guys. So you got this piece. This is just putting the cover back together. Gonna screw this in. Should have used my drill, but it's all good. Then one more screw and it's done. We're gonna fire up and then we're gonna let it run for about 3 or 4 hours and see what this compressor does, if it kicks on, and see if we got cooling again. Cause I must have bought 50 of these refrigerators. But like I said, I hope you liked the video. If you got any questions, just put them in the comments. And please subscribe and share and like the page and the video. Thanks.